MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight it's the first of four between the San Diego Padres and the Pittsburgh Pirates. Pittsburgh have lost their last 5 games. They'll attempt to break that streak right after this. JT Brubaker, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3. But if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Now to the plate, here is Connor King. And we are set for
Leading
baseball here this evening.
The first baseman, number 15.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Start of a 4-game set as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Now the 2-1. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. He'll get it into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Standing in now, Lee, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Looking to get something to the right side with that leadoff man at second to start the ball game. The 1-0. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole.
Hey, that's a good sinker right there. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's got that going, especially early, it's going to be tough to get some runs off him.
Breaking ball somehow misses the outside. 2-2.
Looked to be a pitch that caught a lot of the plate right there, so that might be a little indication of the strike zone we can expect the rest of the way.
The 2-2 goes the other way as this is line to left, but coming on quickly is the left fielder to make the play for the first out.
Batting third.
A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a rolling, Dero?
Yeah, Matty, this team poses a lot of problems offensively. This is a scary lineup because they can beat you in a variety of ways. Not only do they have power in the middle of the order, but a ton of speed that can put some serious pressure on the defense.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. From the belt, the pitch.
That's a pretty tough spot for him to deal with in the first inning. Runner in scoring position already, and now he's got the 3-hitter salivating in a good hitter's count.
King leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Outside, 3-0 now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
He loses him on ball 4.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, number
Striding
16.
in is number 16, hoping to stay hot as he came through with a 4-hit contest yesterday afternoon. First pitch on its way.
1-0. Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn two, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Now the 1-0. Popped him up. Hayes waits on it. 2 gone.
Batting fifth, the catcher, number 14.
Now at the plate is number 14. First time to the plate for him, and he's coming off, of course, an outstanding 3-home run effort yesterday. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1.
Hey, be thankful the batter was sitting on something else, or that pitch might have went a long way. Those cement mixers, you get the barrel to them, they can be torched.
There's a swing and a high pop-up. Moran over to his right, and he makes the play to end the inning. Padres leave a pair. Now the Pirates will get their first opportunity. No score. Charles Osborne gets the start for San Diego in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's one of the most dominant pitchers in the game, and how dominant? Picked up a double-digit strikeout total in his last start, and hopefully he'll bring that A game with him in the ballpark for this one.
So now here is Kevin Newman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Pirates, the shortstop, Kevin
Now the pitch.
Newman.
And he popped him up. Number 16 over to his left. 1 out.
Batting second, the
Now
lefty,
a moment here at PNC to take a look at the Pirates lineup card in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, I think everyone should keep an eye on Gregory Polanco. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Anthony Alford stands in as he looks at a called strike. Guys, the swinging Friars as they take the field here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out, and you're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Fastball well outside.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Brian Hayes digging in now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Here it comes. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Hit to short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on MLB Network. Digging in will be Christian Osborne as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
I'm so impressed with him and his ability to hit from both sides of the dish. I mean, we've all seen guys that do it, but really, they usually struggle from one side of the plate or the other. Not him, though. He's a true switch hitter who has a lot of success from either side of the box.
Batting seventh.
Take a look at the Pittsburgh Pirates defensive lineup. And let's take a look at outfielder Gregory Polanco. Can play all spots in the outfield, from center to both corners, with a cannon arm and the ability to go in the gap.
At the plate, Brent Collins, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The windup and the 0-1. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he looks at a sinker for a called third strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Stepping in now, Connor Price. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
Smoke toward the hole, and that is through into right field for a single. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
At the plate now, Charles Osborne. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Now the 2-0 home. Hit on the ground to third. There's Frazier at second for the out, and the inning is over. 1 left for San Diego. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and the left-handed hitting outfielder Gregory Polanco bats next.
Gregory Polanco.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch as he gets a curveball at the letters, but swings right through it. It's 0-1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at times. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Fouled away. Here's another 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Colin Moran. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Osborne is under this one. 2 gone.
Batting 6th, the center fielder, Brian Reynolds.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up Brian Reynolds. First pitch on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Now he drops a changeup on him. Strike 3 called, and a great pitch there to retire the side. Down in order go the Pirates. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. And now Connor King. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Nope. 2-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
The 2-0 on the way. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Grounded down the 3rd baseline. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Now batting, number 10.
At the plate now is Lee. First pitch on its way. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Lee is really a rare talent in this sport, a true 5-tool player, as they say, which means he can make an impact in a game at any time. Really a joy to watch, not someone you want to take your eye off of.
Yeah, this guy's worth the price of a ticket. Just to watch his tool set, but not only that, the way he grinds at the plate, the way he battles defensively, this guy is one of the true superstars in our game.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Number 18.
Stepping up is Anderson. Worked a walk his first time up. Now here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. On the ground, softly towards second. He's got to hurry. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. Padres down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
Not much going on
Second
offensively
baseman,
so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. Let's see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Here's the first pitch. Here's the 0-1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he fouls this one off. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Batting
Up
eighth.
next for the Buccos, Jacob Stallings.
Jacob Stallings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
That's
2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the 2-0 home.
Ball, action.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
And now it's the Pirates pitcher, JT Brubaker. He could be bunting here in order to stay out of the double play. He's set. Here it comes.
Inside, ball,
It's a great job right there to pull that one back, make the count 1-0, and get this defense on its heels a little bit. The number one thing, if you're going to be a good bunter, you have to get strikes.
Stallings, base runner at first with 1 out. And he pulls back the bunt attempt, 2-0.
Great decision there to pull back. Step number 1 in getting a sacrifice bunt down, make sure you bunt a pitch that you can handle.
The 2-0 is going to be a sacrifice attempt as he gets it down. There's one, but wisely no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
Up next is the shortstop, Newman.
Next to dig in, Kevin Newman flew out last time up. First offering on its way. Now a check swing here. Did he go around? Yes, says Freddie Ferguson down at first. Strike 1. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Stays alive. Still 0-2. And another foul ball. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the... So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, number 16. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Now here's the pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Oh, and that was a big mistake right there.
14.
This guy might be their best base-stealing threat in the lineup, so now he's got a chance to move into scoring position without even putting the ball into play.
Now a throw over, and the runner back easily. Into the box, number 14, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Polanco giving chase. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
The center fielder, number 9, Christian Osborne.
Digging in next, Christian Osborne. He flew out in his last AB. From the stretch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery.
Nope.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
This is a tough guy to turn 2 on. It's got to be hit hard. If you're an infielder, you've got to catch it and get rid of it quickly.
Now the 2-0 home.
Ball 3.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Clips the corner of the zone with the sinker for a strike. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. And this is on the ground for Frazier. Could get a pair. Reined in. The second for 1. So that one wasn't quite hit sharply enough to turn 2.
Well, when you get a ground ball in a double play situation, you always want to turn it, but that was a tough hit to do it on. You don't want to rush and make a mistake and get no out, so that was a good job to at least get the runner going into second.
First offering, Brent Collins will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Padres. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Reynolds is on the move for it, and they take the lead. It's gone. So it's a two-run shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year, as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
And with one swing at a bat, he shows you why he's dripping with tools. He's got the speed, he's got the power. You don't know how to attack this guy. You can't put him on base with a knock or a walk, or he'll just end up on second or third. And if you leave something over the heart of the plate, that's what can happen.
To third, scooped up. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 San Diego. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Anthony Alford.
Anthony Alford.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd, with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Well, there's the great equalizer. Changeup, El Cambio. Listen, if you can keep that pitch in your back pocket and pull it out when you need it, like he did right there, usually hitters, they don't stand a chance.
In now, Ke'Bryan Hayes, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
The 0-1 delivery. Hayes, a native Texan. He was selected in the 1st round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Fastball just inside.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to, as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in, and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
First offering on its way. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They're still down. It's 2-0. So here now is the pitcher, Charles Osborne. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The pitcher, Charles.
Now the first pitch. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. misses. Ball 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Into the windup and the pitch. Down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Shoots this one over to first. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Hey, you talk about having a game right here. This guy's working on a no-no, and he mixed in a knock. How would you like to be on the mound knowing you got more hits than the opposition? You haven't given up anything yet.
Standing in now, Connor King. Turned on down the line. To second for one. On to first, and they turn the double play.
That's one of the hardest double plays to turn right there because of the difficult throw the first baseman has to make. No problem this time, though, and they get the 2 outs they were looking for.
At the plate, Lee. As he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 1-0. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. He's under it, and that ends the inning. Padres go down quietly, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Derek Shelton during the commercial break about the Pirates offense, and he was pretty blunt in saying they're just not having very good at-bats. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Thank you, Heidi. Stepping in once again is Colin Moran. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base paths if they can get somebody on.
No balls and 1 strike. Here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now. Into the windup and the pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a solo shot to dead center. Second home run early in the year. As the Bucks have struck for a run, it's now a 2-1 score.
Well, it took long enough, but they're finally on the board. We might look back at this shot as a spark they needed to make their bats come alive. Then again, it might just be a blip on the radar. We'll see how the rest of the game unfolds.
So now it's Brian Reynolds.
The center fielder.
As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. A 1 pitch on its way. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. Bases are empty here, nobody out. hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The batter, the second baseman, Adam Frazier.
So bases are empty with one gone, and that brings up Adam Frazier. First pitch of the AB on its way, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92, you can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
2-2 to Adam Frazier.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He drew a base on balls his first time up. Skied into straightaway right, and no trouble for him. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the rookie third baseman, Anderson.
Number 18.
First offering on its way. Now here's a swing, and this is hit well down the line in right. This ball has a chance, and it is gone. A home run. A solo shot down the line in right. Second home run early in the year, and it gives the Padres a 3-1 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Now here's the Pirates manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless.
Now
Sean Poppin takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Sean Poppin.
Stepping in now, number 16. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Just missing here, 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
Now the pitch. Hit hard down the line. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Now batting, number 14.
Next, it'll be number 14. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. As he rips it on the ground to second. Fielded cleanly. And there's out number 2.
The center fielder,
And this is
number
not
9.
an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
So now to the plate, Christian Osborne. Unable to find the zone with the slider. No hits to this point. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home.
Grounded to the right. He's got it. Over to first, and that retires the side. But the Padres add 1 thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 6th is straight ahead. It's now 3-1 Friars. Brian Goodwin is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Brian Goodwin.
First delivery to him.
Ball 1, no strike.
And he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year.
The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
And this is lined into left field, and a welcome to the ball game there as he's got himself a pinch hit single.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so
Now
to get it ironed out.
Shortstop, Kevin Newman.
So next to hit is Kevin Newman. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First pitch on its way. Pops this one up. Anderson in foul ground, but this will land untouched. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
In the dirt here. Here comes the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner. And that'll get down for a base hit. He'll hold it second, and there are 2 aboard now.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Next to hit, Anthony Alford. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
First pitch on the way. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
And he tries to move those runners up a base, but this is a foul ball. 1-1. And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. Goodwin at second. Newman on at first with nobody out. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his third tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
At the plate now, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get to head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he can rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Here's Gregory Polanco as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball 2.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. On to the back third tonight. Stick around on MLB Network.
Trust me when I tell you, no exceptions to the rule. Bringing blessings when I move. Special, I'm an essence, I'm a brew. I'm lessons, I'm written law, thoughts, food. More than when I was school.
Michael Feliz is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 45, Michael Feliz.
7th inning ready to roll, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Brent Collins.
That last at bat, he didn't crush that changeup for a home run, but listen, a home run is a home run. This guy's awfully strong, and he can hit it out to any part of the ballpark.
Comes set with the 0-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike, the count.
Very weakly on the ground. 2-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Reynolds is under it to make the play on the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Connor Price.
Ready now is Connor Price. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. There to make the play is Polanco, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Charles Osborne.
Now to the plate, Charles Osborne singled in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
You never want to fall behind as a pitcher, but doing it to a guy like this is even worse. He's got to bear down and execute for the rest of this at-bat, starting right now.
3-0 now.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
Now the 3-0 offering. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he lays off here. It's ball 4. Man, that is really cause for concern as he's just walked the opposing pitcher.
Man, you hate to give up a 2-out walk to anybody, but especially to a speed demon like him. Good chance he's running here, and good luck trying to stop him.
Up next, Connor King, and we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch coming. Here it is.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
1-1 to San Diego's leadoff batter. Osborne leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Throw over to the bag, and the runner will get back standing. The 1-1 home. Misses, ball 2. And it's fouled away. A runner on first with 2 away.